Hey everybody, Sean Russell here with the SoFlo Vegans podcast, and I am here with Jacob Garcia.
How are you, Sean? Yeah.
Good. And he is the owner of Vgan Corner.
Yes, exactly.
And
Yeah.
we're excited to have you guys here in South
Thank
Florida.
you so much.
Had a chance to speak with you before, stop by the restaurant/market.
Exactly. Yeah.
and saw all the things that you have going on there. And I think the interesting thing that what you're doing is the market concept. There's been a couple of tries for the market concept here in South Florida. I think what makes your space a little different is the location. I feel like there's a huge potential for people discovering it that's not potentially vegan, that will be interested in seeing the products that you have, trying the food that you have. So what brought you guys to the South Florida area in the first place?
Okay, so that's new. That's new to me. I didn't knew like there were like more vegan stores that tried this before.
Yeah.
So for me, what it brought me here is that I used to own this kind of market in Mexico. So in Mexico, I had the same business. I already knew all the suppliers, and I have a business partner. So she has a house here in Miami. So we started looking for places in Miami, and we decided that Miami would be the best place. And this was because every time that I came to Miami, I need to go to 3 supermarkets to get what I want. So we started like looking for this place. It took us 2 years. Actually, we did a market research on the areas of Miami, of South Florida. So we decided that Wynwood would be the best area to do it.
And Wynwood, for those of you who may not be familiar with the area, is probably the art district of South Florida.
Yeah.
It started, don't quote me on when it started, the actual year,
Yeah,
but it's gone through so many evolutions, and it's pretty much the home of Basel, of Art Week. And the cool thing about this community is the culture.
Yeah.
And if you aren't familiar with South Florida and Miami, the culture is something you get to experience.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely different. It brings its challenges, but it also brings its rewards. The way I like to look at it is it takes a while for people to buy into things, but once they buy into it, they're hooked. They're locked in, which creates a great opportunity for you to test the waters, for you to really create something that people are going to love, and that's going to last and
longer. Exactly.
You know, so for people who aren't familiar with the Vgan Corner, I think this is probably the first time I said the name of the restaurant in the interview.
No, you said it at the beginning. Yeah.
People who aren't familiar with the Vgan Corner, just explain to them what is the concept.
Okay, so the Vgan Corner, our concept is doing a supermarket with a sandwich bar, protein shakes. We're trying to do something where you can go as a vegan, and also the persons that are not vegan, they can get a panini and they find like a fair price. Our paninis are so, I don't know how to say this word. Sorry, I'm like, English is not my native language. So it's not, I don't want to use the word cheap because we're not a cheap place. But for example, we have like a lot of promotions, like 2 paninis for $17.49. And then we have a lot of people coming to the store just to get paninis, and they are not vegan. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring every person to the store, even if he's a vegan person or not a vegan person, or vegetarian or flexitarian, or whatever kind of person that wants to come to the store, they are welcome to come to the store. So that's the idea of this market. Right now, I'm working on having fruits and vegetables. I'm working on having new items so people can, so I can get more people from the Wynwood area to come to the store.
And I saw something that you posted on social media regarding the food waste.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit more about that? I know you touched on it right now, but what exactly is this program that you have?
Okay, so we have this program with Too Good to Go, where we give around 4 items that the amount is like $25-$30, and we sell it for between $5 and $7. It depends, because Too Good to Go is the one that put the price on it. So what I do with this program is that when they come to the store, they get these 4 or 5 items, and I give them a 10% off of the store at the moment. So they can get whatever they want in the store. And this is working out. There's a lot of people coming. Obviously, I have people that get mad because the products are best before buy. But this is a policy that we have, and the policy is written on my webpage. So I tell them like, hey, this is a policy. What I'm trying to do is like not throwing away food. I eat the food. Like I don't care. Like I eat the creamers, I eat the milk, I eat everything. So for me, it's like something people should be more conscious about, like because the product is good. So the thing about the vegan um, products is that you have to set up a date because uh, I don't know how it's called here, like the FDA.
Okay.
Yeah, the FDA asks you to have like a date. You cannot put like 2 years. You have to have a date. So that's why they put best before buy. Best before buy means that you can consume it and the product is not expired. Now you can consume it for 2 or 3 more months, like more, and it's okay. So the product is perfectly fine and it won't happen anything to you. So that's the program we have with Too Good to Go. And I think we're helping the community with that kind of program. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that program?
Since we started. Since we started, because we had a delay, like 2-month delay on our construction. So we had a lot of items that will go to, we have to throw them away, and I didn't want to throw them away. So I started this program with Too Good to Go since the beginning. And the part of the 10% off, like you get an extra 10% off. I started like 2 weeks ago and it's working. Like there's a lot of people buying stuff. They go for like a panini, they get a shake. They right now, for example, some people is just buying the Too Good to Go to get a 10% to get a turkey. And I'm like, okay, so that's good. Right? And the turkey is from, I don't know if you know Marcus from Greenhouse.
Yeah, Marcus,
super clean
He's awesome.
turkey. I love his products. Also, he works with Sunny.
Sunny Speaks.
And Sunny Speaks, exactly. Love her products too. She's my number one. She's my.
I saw a video of her getting it. She was so happy to have her oxtails.
Yeah. No, she's like my number one item sold at the store.
Nice.
It's Sunny. Like today I was talking to her like, Sonny, I run out. Like I need more product. Like you cannot give me only 5 because I got people at the store telling me like, I want more. I want oxtails. And I don't have it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the thing about the oxtails with Sunny Speaks. But yeah. And what I was saying, I got lost. Yeah, but there's a lot of people coming just to the store to get this 10% off. Right now, I think I have sold like 150, 180 maybe Too Good to Go's now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know when I was in there with you, a guy walked in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he told his friends.
That's actually how I knew you had it when I did the promotion on our podcast. I was like, I know he does Too Good to Go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, actually this guy, and he told his friends and his friends came, and there's a lot of people keep coming for the products. I'm almost run over of Too Good to Go items. Obviously, every month I will have more because the food has an expiration date, when a best before buy date, so I cannot sell them anymore. So I have to take them out of my freezers. I have a walk-in freezer and a fridge in the back where I stretch all these items. So when they come, I actually ask people, hey, I have milk, I have cheese, I have tofu, I have tempeh. What do you want? Like, so they can, because maybe someone doesn't like a tofu or someone doesn't like milk. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
And I know obviously from a waste perspective, Too Good to Go works really well for you. And from a business perspective, how have you seen it translate into people becoming more frequent?
There is a lot of people, business perspective. I lose a lot of money actually because these products obviously didn't cost me $5, but there's a lot of people coming in. There's more people knowing the store, and I'm just starting. Like this is my 2nd month that we have been open. So for me right now, I don't want to throw away the food, as I tell you. Like for me, it's important not to waste the food that way. And I cannot use it on my sandwich bar because I don't use any of those items, and I don't want to have any problem with people. Like, you never know. So I prefer to have it on my webpage. Like, these are the products that we have Too Good to Go, and that's it. but yeah, it's helping a lot. There's a lot of people coming, and right now I just started with the 10% off, and that I did that to make people buy more.
Mhm.
So if they go to the store and they get their Too Good to Go, maybe they can get something else. So yeah.
Mhm. I actually was at an event the other day and someone mentioned you. They brought you up in the
Okay.
conversation and they're like, "We live in the Wynwood area." And they're
Okay.
like, "Have you heard of Vegan Corners?" Like, "I go there all the time and
Wow, that's
I
amazing.
like to go there." It's Grace and her husband Spencer, and they're like, "I like to go there because, I want to support the vegan businesses and they have the items that I want and things of that
Okay.
nature." So it was cool. And they're talking about the paninis and everything.
And they talk
So
of good.
yeah,
They say,
it
okay,
was all
okay,
good stuff.
okay,
I wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't good.
okay.
So
Yeah.
the word of mouth is spreading, and I know you guys
Okay.
you opened not too long ago. What, 2 months
2
ago?
months ago, yeah.
2 months ago. It's a great looking spot. You did a
Thank you.
good job with the decor and getting
Yeah.
everything set up. And we talked about a few of the brands that you have in there. I know a big thing is for you to feature local brands
Yes, that's what I'm
in your
working with.
store. So tell us a little bit about that. If somebody may have a product that they might be interested in.
So I'm interested in all the vegan products that Florida has to offer. So for the local vendors, I'm bringing everyone in Florida that has a vegan product that I tell them that I would love to give them a space to for them to be able to sell their products at the store. Um, and right now it's working. I don't know if you know Amy. I found her. Amy, she's an Ethiopian girl.
Mm,
She sells Ethiopian food in the Coconut Grove market.
okay.
So I'm helping her right now because she only sells food at the Coconut Grove market. So I'm helping her right now to sell more uh, package items. Yeah, so right now we're working with sambusas. Today I told her like, hey, me, you should bring hummus. People is loving your sambusas. They are like sold out every week.
Oh, wow.
So I'm helping her with her business because I want her to go well because her food is so good and she's super nice, like a
Mhm,
super nice person. And she's always glad that I tell her like, hey, your products are sold out, and she's like super happy about it. So yeah, so I'm trying to do this with the community.
mhm.
Actually, I also talked to the what's the name of the sushi that I love, and he left.
Oh, Fisher Friends?
Fisher friend.
Yeah.
So I was telling him that I want him every Wednesday at my store. Like he can pop up there, he can sell sushi there. I told him like I won't charge you anything. Like everything you sell will be for you. Like I don't even need the money. I just want you at my store.
Mhm.
And he was like, no, I'm leaving because of the family. And I was okay. So
There you go.
he left. So if someone knows someone with a good sushi and wants to pop up at my store, they're welcome to pop up there.
Mhm,
The only thing I tell them, like, I will sell the drinks and you can sell whatever you want and the money is yours and you can be there every Wednesday. So I'm trying to do right now. I haven't been able because I do everything by myself.
mhm,
My business partner, she's in Mexico.
mhm,
She's 8 months pregnant.
mm,
So like I'm doing everything by myself right now. So I'm doing step by step. So because it's too much work going on, like on a market, I have 7 people on my how do you say my employees.
you pay everyone, okay.
Yeah, so there's like, and they all have a problem every day. Everyone needs to leave home. They
Mhm,
need to study. So yeah, um, so when someone write me, just be patient. I will answer you, but I'm doing a lot of stuff right now, so I'm tired, as you can see. But yeah, that's practically what I'm doing right now.
And for you mentioned having people be in the store with food. Is there certain restrictions on the types of things they can do?
Yes, they cannot do any cooking at the store
Mhm.
because I don't have uh, what's the name of the ventilation system, like the structure. Bueno,
Mhm.
that's how it's said in Spanish. Extractor. How do
Oh,
you say it in English? The ventilation vent.
ventilation?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I
ducts.
don't have that, and also I don't have a kitchen.
Okay.
So that's why my paninis are so simple because we just make them in an electric grill, and everything is pre-made. I do everything here at home.
Mhm,
I do the sauce, I do everything, and then I bring it to the store. Sometimes we do it there, but um, our kitchen is simple. That's why I was looking for like a sushi. I also told the Amy that she can pop up there. I'm trying to do events. Actually, I have like an event on the 3rd of December for Art Basel. I don't know if you know Renda Reader.
Yeah, yeah, I have a couple of
Okay.
his pieces in my
Ah, yeah,
desk,
it's
yeah.
amazing. I love it. So he's gonna be doing translating uh, uh, the wall, but I forgot how
A
to say it.
mural?
A mural. He's
Oh,
doing a
he's
mural. Yeah,
oh, nice.
yeah, he's doing a mural at the store.
Ah, I wish I was around.
Yeah,
Is how long?
it's the 3rd of December. We're doing like heat class
Okay.
with Elise. I don't know if you know Elise. She's
Mm,
like a vegan sport girl. Like she's amazing.
okay,
So she's doing a heat class on the rooftop,
okay.
and we're bringing people to the store. So to check in,
Mhm.
there's also Margie's shots. She will be giving them shots at the beginning of the
Wow, that's cool.
class. Renda will be painting the wall. There we have like saucy pasta. They will making pastas. We'll
Right.
have kombuchas, real life kombuchas also from Madeline. So yeah, we'll have this small event practically, but just for 35 people that can fit in the class. But yeah, so I'm trying to do this kind of events. I want to bring in the community and inviting these local suppliers that I like, and I think their brand could be bigger. So I want people to know their brand. For example, Madeline, she was my number one local vendor that I had.
Mhm.
So I always invite her to all of my events. So she's the first one that I invite. Like, hey, do you want to participate? Also, Carla Rochev. I don't know if you know her. She sells cakes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, I
Okay.
know
She's
Carla.
also at the event.
She's
I forgot
awesome.
about her. Yeah. So she's my number two vendor that I had at the store. Um, Sauce Pasta. It's this guy that brings his pasta from Italy,
Mm,
and his pasta is amazing. And the pasta comes with a sauce like inside.
mhm.
I'm promoting here, like, but I'm explaining what it is. But it's something different because the pasta, you don't have to buy like the sauce and the pasta. You just buy the box, and the box comes with a sauce and the pasta.
Mm,
And they have like this pesto one, for example. Pesto is so hard to find, like vegan, and he has his vegan pesto pasta, really good. Um, so yeah, practically that's the event that I'm having the 3rd of December. You are welcome to come.
mhm.
You want to do a hit class?
No, I mean, I'm upset because 'cause I'm actually gonna be in New York,
uh,
during that time. I'm coming back the 4th.
are you going to the?
Yeah.
I wanted to go.
Plant Place Road Expo.
I registered, I did everything, but it was so expensive right now.
Yeah, they
I
switched it
cannot
up a
afford
little
it.
bit. I'm placing a few calls. I normally go there as, press, but it
Okay,
looks like they
okay.
switched up the
No, I
process
checked
this
the
year.
hotels. They were like so expensive. So I have been planning this
Mhm.
since the beginning of the year because I know it's happening.
Yeah,
But I checked the hotels. They were like super expensive that week. I didn't understand why. Then I checked the flights. They were like okay.
yeah,
But the thing is, right now with the business, I
yeah.
can afford to go to this trip. But I was dying to go because there will be every vendor there, and I want to bring new items. I want to try them, but I will have to wait for the LA next year, the
Yeah.
one that they do in
Oh,
LA.
they're doing it in LA?
Yeah, there's one in LA every.
Oh, not them, another
No, there's another one. Yeah, not them.
Expo East? Expo West?
Expo West.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
everybody
the one.
goes there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
one that I will go next year. So
Okay.
I'll wait for that. So right now I couldn't go.
Mhm.
But if you find any brand that
I'm
you
gonna be
can bring
speaking
me
to
to the store,
everybody. I'll give you a I'll give you a cheat sheet of
I
everything that
will
I
give you
find.
flyers so you can be giving flyers away. But yeah, I will miss it.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's
cool.
bad.
Well, it's good to hear that you are big on community. Obviously, that's what our whole platform is about. Like
Yeah.
in this one conversation you did some good name dropping,
Okay. Okay.
of some amazing
Because that's my
businesses.
people. That's the one that helped me a lot. Like they're the ones that are helping my business to grow,
Mhm.
and they're great. Like they're like really great.
Mhm, and I think that's what it's all about. It's about businesses being able to connect, shout each other out, show love. The event sounds amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly wish I could be there because I would love to
Yeah.
catch up with
We will do another one.
yeah, but, I think that's amazing, but I do wanna go a little bit into your culture.
Okay.
I'm a native South Floridian, lived here my entire life,
Okay.
and I could honestly say I don't come across a lot of Mexicans
Okay.
in South Florida,
No, there's not like everyone is in Texas. Yeah, all the
but
Mex
as I mean, I know we had the conversation and you had mentioned it to me, then I started to realize I actually do in the vegan space, I do know a few. You know, you have
Okay.
JD's Veg Mix, who sadly announced they're gonna be
Yeah, I
closing.
texted him that I wanted to sell his burritos at the store. I told him like, "Hey, if you want to sell your burritos at the store, you are welcome to sell them at the
Mhm,
store." And he told me like, "I'm gonna check it to see if I can."
mhm.
Yeah, but I offer him a space too.
So you have
Yeah.
them, you have El Napolito Vegan Taqueria in
No, I don't know.
Hollywood. So
Okay.
they do authentic Mexican, vegan food.
Okay.
So that's definitely wanna connect you to, not because you're
Okay, that
both a
will be great.
Mexican,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
because I think
Yeah, because you cannot find any tacos here. Like
mm,
vegan tacos, there's no bueno, I don't know any place like JD. I knew him or
mhm,
I don't know, like I came into JD because I'm in this group and they wrote like he's leaving.
mhm,
Every time I see like people so that's one I don't know if you want to put this or not,
mhm,
but I feel like people like the vegan community here is just like they support each other when they're closing.
yeah.
So every time I see someone closing, it's like, hey, let's
Let's
go to
rally
his
around now.
place because he's closing. Let's help him out. And I'm not like, why didn't you help me in the beginning? O sea, you need to help people in the
Yeah,
beginning. You don't have to help them at the end.
mhm,
That's why I didn't knew him. If I knew him, I will say like, hey, do you wanna you want to sell your burritos at the store?
mhm.
Maybe he won't be saying selling a lot of money, but anything helps.
And I will tell you this, you're 100% correct, and I think it's just I think it's also part of the culture of South Florida. There's so many things going on, like, you see it in other places that there's more like a rally behind things, you know, "Hey, let's go here, let's go hang out here, we have
Okay.
a grand opening, a new special here." I think here, it's like it's gotta be on a grand scale for people to capture your attention just for the
Okay.
nature of what this community is about, which is part of the ecosystem of Vegans Explore and SoFlo Vegans.
Okay.
And one of the things that I make a point to do is to connect with every single business that's in our directory. Like we did a Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, okay.
So I literally reached out to every single business that's in our directory and said, "Do you have something for Thanksgiving?" I ended up having like 13 businesses that we pushed out in our guide as a
Okay.
result.
Wow.
So that I feel like that's the level of work that needs to happen, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of
You
work.
know, so that's really why we're here as this community epicenter of the South Florida community to support people and let them know, hey, you know, I know there's a couple of vegan social club. They're doing a lot of meetups at restaurants
Yeah.
and things of that nature. So I feel like it's starting to shift a little bit, but I feel like there gets to be more leaders in the community that sort of are steering people in that direction. And I think we're starting to see that.
Yeah.
So, and we're gonna wrap up in a little bit. So Mexican culture.
Mexican culture.
Mexican
Yeah. I
culture.
always go out of what you ask me.
I do wanna touch on this because I am fascinated because I've been hearing a lot of glowing things about
Mexico.
Mexico
Yeah.
and people, you know, always raving about Tulum, always raving about I always get the name messed up. It's the
Uh,
P one.
Puerto Vallarta?
Yes.
Yeah, Puerto
They're always
Vallarta.
saying
Okay.
good
Yeah.
things about that, especially with the vegan options that are out there.
Yes.
I think, I'm making up people sleep on it, and I also make up because, especially here in South Florida, for me personally, if I'm looking to go somewhere, my number 1 destination isn't
Go
a
to
place
Mexico.
with have beaches.
Exactly.
You know, it's
Okay.
because, I
And you have a beach here.
I have a
Yeah.
whole East
Yeah.
Coast of beaches,
Yeah.
so I'm looking for other things that are
Okay.
different. But tell us a little bit about Mexico, come a little bit where you're from
Yeah.
and what the vegan scene is
Well,
like out there.
actually, I'm from the north of Mexico, from a
Mhm,
city called Monterrey, but I was living before coming to Florida in Mexico City.
okay.
So Mexico City offers, o sea, if you're vegan, there is a lot of vegan spots in Mexico City. They're also having this problem that they're closing. Like, I don't know in Mexico if something like what it happens was that it explodes from the morning. How do you say this in English? Como, so there was like a few vegan spots, and then there were like 100. So I think the offering was too much.
Like
Yeah,
oversaturation.
oversaturation of vegan restaurants, vegan markets. For example, for the company that I used to work, this vegan company in Mexico,
Mhm.
I don't want to say their name.
Okay.
Um, they own like 27 stores,
Oh
like
wow.
vegan markets, like all around the country. So there is a big vegan community. They sell a lot of money on vegan products. They also sell to other um, smaller stores. So they're helping the community too back in Mexico. So when I talk to someone like, for example, Marcus
Mhm.
and Sonny, that I love their product, I told them like, hey, I can help you to go to Mexico and have your product in Mexico because I think it's good. I think you can have that market. That is a market that is not how do you say this, like this market
On tap.
on tap, but with their products. Like,
Okay.
for example, you cannot find those items in Mexico.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for example, oxtails, no one. Like, for example, Marcus has one that is called Asasha, like Asasa. I don't know
Uh-huh.
how to say it, but it's really good. It's kind of like a vegan chicken, really good. Um, so that doesn't exist in Mexico. But in Mexico, you can find other stuff like you have carnitas, vegan carnitas, you have chicharrón,
Mhm.
vegan that you cannot find in here that I want to bring because it's hard to find something like that in Miami. You have like yeah, a lot of chicharrón en salsa verde, chicharrón en salsa roja, like dry chicharrón, uh, carnitas, like Mexican cheeses that you cannot find here, like Oaxaca. Uh, they also have Chihuahua. So these are like Mexican cheeses that we use a lot in Mexico.
Mhm.
And there is some brands in Mexico that were able to make them vegan. So you have this other part of culture that you don't have here in South Florida, and those other items that no one knows. And they're really good, like really, really, really good, but it's hard to bring it back
Mhm.
here.
No, I think that's fascinating, and maybe that's something we could talk about in the future, maybe having, like, little samplings
No, it's
of
not a
the
bad idea.
different.
I'm going to Mexico in January. I can bring some.
Mhm. Yeah, let's put a pin on that and bring
Yeah,
that up
yeah.
again because I may wanna do something with you on that.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, so that's fascinating. I definitely wanna I get to plan a trip out there. When I do decide to go out there, I'll
Yeah.
pick your brain for some
You have to go.
recommendation.
When we finish, I will tell you the name of the store.
Okay, okay.
So you can see those because they have also a store in Tulum.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a store in Tulum. So you can go in Tulum and go to the store and you'll find every vegan product available in Mexico, like
Mm,
in their store.
mhm.
So yeah.
Okay, okay, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
So, so winding down, the through line for this is community.
Yeah.
And I feel like what you have right now is unique in the space. I know I mentioned that there's been attempts at doing it in the past, but I feel like what you're doing is a little bit different in the sense that I can tell you're leading first with community and connection.
Yes.
And I think that's the sustainable plan for a market, especially when you're offering not only your shelves, but your space to the community to be a part of what it is you're creating. I think you couldn't ask for anything more. And I'm not just saying that because
Yeah.
you're a community partner with
Yeah.
us, which by the way, for any of you that are watching this that are anywhere in the country, because Vegans Explore isn't just South Florida, our community partner program is just the way for us to shake each other's hand, to say, hey, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Let's start having a conversation of how we can work together.
Exactly.
And I appreciate you being one of the first people to sign up and become a partner with us. It's free, by the way, and connect and lead us to this point that we're at right now for us
Yeah.
to sit down and have this conversation. I've learned so much more about what you're up to and what you're doing.
In a few months, I will let you know. How are we? Where are we?
But this is the time.
Yeah.
This is the time for us to explore, let the community know what's going on, so that way, we have the best shot of seeing it grow.
Yeah.
Especially because Wynwood, it's growing. It's only growing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only
It's
more
growing.
and more people are coming. So if we can open it up so they see this as a spot for health, for they see this for a spot for trying new items,
Yeah.
I feel like that is a win for the community. And so I would say this: any final words, any final thing that you want to say to the people that might be listening or watching this about the Vegan Corner?
Everyone is welcome. As I say, like, you will love our paninis and our shakes, even if you're not vegan. People will find them delicious. And I think we're helping. So when you do this and you do like a product that so everybody finds it good, it doesn't matter if you're vegan or not. People will go to the store, and that's how we sustain a vegan store at the moment.
Mhm.
Because you can, it's impossible to sustain a vegan store because
Mm.
if you don't have the whole community, not just the vegan community, you won't be able to sustain. That's the word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
So right now I'm trying just to bring everyone in, and I know people are loving my paninis. So if you are in Miami, go and try them. They're good. I promise.
I had one. I can vouch for that.
We can go for one later.
I think we had a lot of great conversations. I learned a lot in this interview, in this I like to say interview, in this conversation that I
Yeah.
had with you. I hope you walked away with some new insight into what's going on. Maybe you might be where you are, wherever you are in the world, and maybe be thinking of something like this. I feel like markets are, as we're talking about it, are like the hub.
Yeah.
Because you have the food, you have the ability to host multiple brands in one space.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people in the area, it is their market. It is their place to go and grab some food or to put some stuff and stock it on their shelves.
Mm,
Maybe with you introducing produce, I feel like it's going to take another layer to it
yeah.
as well. So thank you for what you're doing. Thank
Thank
you for being a
No,
part
thank you,
of
Sean, for
Vegans
this.
Explore. And we're here with Jacob Garcia. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you so much, Sean. Yeah. It was amazing.